saying my family's blended. Mina, I was a bullet out of a gun. Like bing baba. But nothing beats having your own money. No. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nomsa. If you have been here before, welcome back. If you're new, I hope you like what you see and you click on the subscribe button and join this beautiful family. Guys, today I have a guest because we're doing a different video. So you guys sent me questions and you said you want to know a few things about me. Well, I said you must send me the questions and you did. Thank you for that. So I thought instead of me just sitting down reading the questions that you guys sent to me, I'd rather do a Q&A with, you know, with a bit of a twist, keep things interesting. And so I have Niza Bay. I will put her handle here. She is, I just want to put a disclaimer, she is a makeup guru. Like if you say Niza, you say Mutsako, beauty, same sentence. Yes. So she's the makeup girly. I'm not quite. I just do my face. That's all I know. She can do everybody's faces. Yes. So we're gonna be doing our faces while she asks me the questions that you guys sent, and then I answer while we do our makeup. Isn't that fun? I feel like that's really a nice twist, right? Yeah. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Also, please go on to her channel, comment, like, subscribe, do all the good things. We are going to be recording a video for her channel as well, so when you move from this video, go on to her channel and watch the video that we record there, right? So let's start, you guys. So I'm gonna also steal a bit of her techniques because, like I said, she's the makeup person. So some of the things that I don't know about that she does, I'm gonna steal. Maybe some of her products as well, because I think it's best that way. So I've got your questions here, you guys. So she's gonna ask, and then we get on with the video.
The video, guys.
So she's using Ilokunja, guys. Calamine is her. Is it a primer?
As a primer.
It's a primer.
Yes.
And she says to apply in your T-zone. So
if you have oily skin, yes. If you don't, you can apply it still, but don't apply too much.
Okay. Is this a lot?
That's more than enough for you. Oops. And then just
okay, just on my T-zone there.
Yeah.
Not too much. And a bit on my eyebrows, because we know the eyebrows can get oily and then the pencil doesn't quite draw.
Exactly. So the one difference when we do the pencil part.
Okay. I don't have oily skin that much, so I'm not doing too much.
Yes.
Okay. We're not going to show you guys the products because it's really not about the makeup, it's more about the questions.
Yes. Alright guys, so the first question that Namsa got was from Vanessa R3923. She says, hi Namsa, hope you are well, with a smiley emoji. If I may ask, what occupation / field were you in? And do you miss the working world? As someone who worked most of my adult life and now at home, I do miss my financial independence and being that corporate girly, inverted commas. Your home is stunning and always so clean and neat. Did you build it from scratch or renovate it to y'all's taste? I really like the style and decor.
Wow, that was loaded, man. Thanks for the question. So first one is, what occupation did I hold?
Yes.
So I did, I was a manager in a telecoms company I did that for 10 years. So I managed like a few people for all of those years, and then I worked there in that particular position for 10 years, and then on the year that I decided that I'm actually done with telecoms, I was doing project management. So because I was already feeling like I'm not supposed to be here, I moved positions, to try and do something different, but it just didn't work out. Because I could feel, like I don't like being here. So I changed positions. I did project management for a year, and then I decided I'm leaving.
And your home is stunning. Did you guys renovate it or build it from scratch?
Okay, so our house It's definitely an old house. It was built in 1976. So if I've mentioned, I think I've mentioned in the channel, on the channel before, that my husband is an architect.
You have.
So we bought this house. So we were looking for a house. I said to him, because we knew the area that we were looking in, that the houses are old, right? So I said to him, because I don't have an eye to see, like, I can't picture an old thing looking new, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he has an eye for it. I said to him, whatever you feel like we can work with. This is now when we were ready to, this is our second house together, married. So I said to him, because we were just looking for something bigger, you know.
Yes.
So I said to him, whatever you feel like we can work with, because we knew the area we were looking in, houses are old, just let's buy that and then we'll fix it. So basically, it's not a new build. It's definitely, if I was to show you the pictures of what the house looked like before, you would not believe it, you know, because then he has that eye. We went into a few houses and he was like, okay, this is the one, and that's the house that we bought. And we've been, guys, we are not done renovating that house. I don't think that renovating a house is something that stops, because my parents are still fixing their house. Fixing a house is like a lifetime project.
That just stresses me out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so we are doing it slowly, taking it slowly. Also because our kids are getting older, they are moving out of home. The firstborn has decided that she actually wants to move out of home and go work. That's what she's doing. So, like, we're gonna have to keep changing things around the house. So basically, it's definitely a renovated house. So regarding the financial
missing,
I'm not going to lie to you guys, it is a big adjustment. You have to, if it's planned, that is, like mine was sort of planned. If it's planned, it becomes that much easier because you prepare yourself. I used to, guys, financial independence is, even in marriage, I won't lie, financial independence is an important thing.
Very important.
It's one of the motivating factors for me to do content creation as well. My husband looks after me, takes care of me, but nothing beats having your own money.
Nothing, guys.
You know, so I do miss it. I do miss having kind of my own money, in as much as it was our money, but it was my money because I worked for it. But you just have to be mentally prepared that there's some things that you will get and some things that you won't get anymore. So it definitely does take a lot of adjustment. So if you're an independent woman and you want to leave your job, especially if you are used to just doing things for yourself, it's very challenging.
Make sure that you plan it. Don't just wake up and say, I quit my job and I'm not going to take care of myself of the day.
Because leaving a job also is a topic for another day. If you were to ask me today if I would advise anybody to leave their job to pursue their passions, like from scratch, I would probably say to you, no. Build your side hustle first. Make sure that it's solid, and then leave your job. Because guys, if we're being honest, guys.
Yeah. All right, then that's the question from Vanessa. So we're going to move on to the next question.
Sure.
The next question is from @she_Lee. Hi Nomsa, I would love to know how you care for your house and plants and the different types you have.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know the names of my plants.
You don't?
No. I've never. See, when I go to a nursery, I ask them maintenance. What is required of me? You know, and they tell me, and that's how I decide what plant. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know the names of my plants. All I know is that they are easy to maintain. How do I take care of them? I water my plants once a week on Mondays.
Yeah.
And then I spray them with spray with water every other day. Every other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're so beautiful.
I never thought I could be a plant mom, guys, but you know.
Here you are today.
Yeah.
But have you always loved plants?
I've always loved plants, but I've always believed that I cannot take care of plants until I had plants.
Yeah.
My mom-in-law is actually the one that influenced me because she's got plants all over her house.
And your mom doesn't?
No. No. It was never a thing at home.
At home.
Plants. No.
Okay.
It's my mother-in-law, and I took that on, and it's working.
Yes. How do you care for your house?
Caring for my house, I just clean it every day, multiple times a day.
Multiple times a day? Nomsa, what are you telling me?
Multiple times a day, because guys, I feel like, okay,
You're a neat freak.
I'm a neat freak.
Yeah.
But also it's inherited somewhat because my mom is a neat freak of note. My grandmother was a neat freak of note. So even if I wanted to be lazy, there was no opportunity for me to be lazy.
At all.
The people that raised me, even today, my kids will tell you guys, I clean 1 million times a day. I feel like it's also therapeutic for me. I don't know, guys.
I think it's very therapeutic for people like you because my mom is like you. So I see that.
But you see, the challenge is also making sure that you don't put pressure on other people.
Yes,
understand that it's your thing.
Yes.
Even when I used to have a helper, you guys, I would be so finicky sometimes. Like she would put a cushion this way, I'd come and fix it until I had to learn to understand. Which, you know what? As long as the cushion is cushioning. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. Like I've learned to, as a using to just understand that it's my thing and not put it on other people. Just if it's clean, that's all that matters.
I like that.
Yeah,
I love that.
because you will frustrate people when you have kids, when you have husbands who just want to be free. Sometimes people can't enjoy their space because you're constantly cleaning and they can't put their feet like this because you're gonna get upset. So I don't put it on them.
You learn to manage your OCD because it is that. You learn to manage.
I don't want to say I'm OCD, but I low-key am.
Definitely, it's not like my mother. It is.
I low-key am.
All right, is that all?
I think that was all.
Yes, that is all. All right, so the next question, guys, is it's from Valencia 4147. What are your top 3 self-care tips for women aged 30 plus / 40 plus? That's the first one. Should I read all of them?
She wants 3. Oh no, don't read all of them because I forget.
Yeah, then I forget. So that's the first one. What are your top 3? Yeah, 3.
Self-care tips for, first of all, exercise.
I conquer.
Exercise. You don't know. Besides the physical part, guys, exercise, it will do wonders for you. Like you will stay feeling fresh just from the inside out because you can't not feel good about yourself once you've sorted out the inside.
Exactly.
That's number 1. Number 2, guys, self-care for me means praying. Because you know what? It brings me so much peace.
I've actually never had anybody say prayer is self-care. That's powerful.
For me, because you know why also? I can go to God and tell him everything. There's things that I can tell my husband. There's things I can't. There's things I can tell my mom. There's things I can't tell my mom. Like there's just things that I cannot tell everybody. But to God, I can go to God and be like, yo, today I don't like him. It's my husband. I'm like, today he really annoyed me and he's spoiling my day, you know? And I will come out of there feeling like, okay, I feel better. Sometimes you just want to talk. So like talking, basically. I guess it's talking, right?
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to God. This is why I say it's prayer. That's number 2. Number 3, it is taking care of yourself, as in, iba muhle for you, not for anybody else, guys. Like iba muhle for yourself. Let me tell you a story. When my husband and I were still dating, guys, I'd always be looking nice for myself because I was a stay-at-home kind of girl. Like I was a homebody through and through. But was always my thing.
So he would never catch you.
No. And at first he would not believe me and he would think I'm probably gonna also get change until he saw no, like she just likes to look after herself like that for me. And when another person sees it, it's like, okay, I appreciate that you also see it, but I'm doing it for myself. So exercise, pray, and make sure like you dress up, you smell nice, you drink, like you also drink water. But you said 3, so those 3 for me are like top notch. Nobody can take away those things from you. If you know I look good for myself, nobody can say, even if they say to you. Someone said to me at work one time, I had done a hairstyle, this white girl, she was like, oh, I don't like that hair on you. I said to her, I don't care. It's like, girl, I don't care because it's on my head. And I like it. So when you start doing things for yourself, that's self-care. Like no one can put you down for things like that.
So did the women that raised you, did they influence that?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Oh my goodness. My grandmother used to say, and he would tell the honestly, my husband's like, Mzozo, uyangibona mina, I was a bullet out of a gun. Like my grandmother knew that she was beautiful, and she always looked. Oh, she was like mina.
And that's a minimum the type of a thing.
Oh yeah, she faces. As look, mina ngimuhle. You see, and even when she was older, she looked beautiful. But she would always tell you, mina, I was a bullet out of a gun. Like bing baba, I was hot. So maybe I got an influence from her as well. I don't know.
Yeah, you did, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the next question. All right, and the next question from Valencia is, your home is absolutely stunning. Can you please share your top 3 go-to furniture stores?
Okay. Top 3, I would definitely say Choreocraft. We have a lot of furniture from Choreocraft. Because of the style and because of the quality of their stuff, it's timeless. And then it's Sevens. There's another store that we like very much because their stuff is not like you don't find it everywhere.
Where is Sevens?
Sevens is you see by Monte Cassino. I don't know what the area is called. Behind Monte Cassino. That's the only Sevens that we know that we go to. Is it Fourways?
Yeah. Monte's in the food.
Yeah, behind it, that other side. You see where Papacino is in that complex, there's a Sevens there. So they've got very good quality and their stuff is like you don't find it just any and everywhere. And recently we like some things from At Home. I'm not sure about the quality that much, but their stuff is quite nice. But top 2 is Sevens and Choreocraft.
Okay, and the third one?
I said At Home.
Oh, At Home.
But like quality sometimes is very dodgy. Like with At Home, you have to scrutinize the stuff, kind of, you know. The stuff is nice, it's very aesthetically pleasing. But in terms of quality, you kind of have to, like, you know, do your homework.
I'm taking tips, that's what I'm asking. I'm paying attention.
No, Choreocraft is definitely Sevens for sure.
Okay, the last part is not a question. She says, you are such an inspiration to me from your style, poise, personality. Thank you for working on this platform. Well done.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
All right. The next question, guys, it's from Simply Kiamo. Iti, what did you study? I think, I don't know. Okay, I think it's just what did you study? I know at some point you were in corporate, and why did you decide to get into content creation full time? Also, congratulations again on making the release. Super proud of you.
Thanks.
Thanks. So it's 2 questions. What did you study? And
Okay, so when I finished matric, I did not go to tertiary because of financial situations and a financial situation that caught me off guard. I was under the impression that all was well, only to find out that actually all was not well, so I went to work. But I did then later on, but my timing was really off, guys. I registered and I was doing business management with UNISA, which I then did not finish also because then there was marriage and then there was children, and then I just never got back to it. But it's definitely one of the things that I used to beat myself up for, was that I don't have like a tertiary qualification, because more than myself, my children, I felt like I was failing my children, that I am wanting them to get it,
but you're not that example.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a pain point in my life, and I'm definitely going to do something about it. It's for sure. Like even if I'm 50 years old, it won't happen like that. But it's definitely something that I want to do. It's just that unfortunately the timing is off, because our children are. The one just finished varsity, the one is approaching varsity, the other one, you know what I'm saying? So financially, it's a bit challenging, but it's definitely in the books.
That's great. I love that. I love to hear that. Iti, why did you decide to get into content creation full time?
You know what? Because it's a nice. Well, I want to say I did not choose to do it. It wasn't by choice to do content creation full time. I did it because I was at home. I needed something to do, and I needed something that I could do without having to go way out of my way to do it. So I was at home. I had time. I had the internet. I had a phone.
But was it something that you, at the back of your mind, you wanted to get into, or not at all before?
I did not in this magnitude. Definitely not. I've always enjoyed social media. Always. Facebook was my thing. Instagram came on. I even tried Twitter. I couldn't do it, but I've always loved like these platforms that allow you to express yourself and just, you know, do that thing. But full-time was not planned.
It was not.
Definitely wasn't planned. But I'm enjoying it. I will say it's fulfilling a void in me I didn't know I had, because I've discovered that I'm a creative person and it's allowing me to be that.
That's beautiful, yeah.
And also doing it with my rules. I'm not following
your way,
my way.
Yeah, it's almost like you're working for yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything the way you want. You create it.
Yeah.
Okay. And the next question is from Paul Mwathludi 9175. It's a hi with a heart emoji. Do you have any fears when you started your YouTube channel? Also, did you have any fears? And where do you draw your inspiration from? Heart emojis. Wow. I like that question.
Did I have any fears starting YouTube?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm trying not to. I don't remember having fears as in anything stop. I guess it was more like an imposter syndrome type of situation, but I didn't have fears as such that, you know, people finding me, the kind of things that people say they fear about YouTube. People knowing how I never experienced that, but I definitely had some imposter syndrome. I thought I was not good enough. That's about it. Otherwise, I didn't have fears at all. I still don't.
That's nice.
I still don't. Maybe it's because I don't think too highly of myself. Like, you know, when you think too highly of yourself, then you can fool yourself into thinking you are
this great.
You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm not that. I'm not. So I guess I never had fears.
Yeah.
That I had to overcome. I just needed to just get over myself. Literally, the imposter syndrome, thinking I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
And I just did it.
That's nice. And where do you draw your inspiration from?
Inspiration for YouTube or inspiration just in general?
Maybe go
in general.
In general, yeah.
You know what I will say? I'll say my mom. My mother, yesterday actually, she was at my house and she was driving out. My mom is those people that learned things way late in life. Like my mom started driving, I think, in her 50s, and she got her car later than that. So my mom is the type of person who, like, she never says die. Like she will go for the things. I remember when she was building her house. There was a time where she literally began to fast band. You know, Mama to fast band. She would, as in she would deny herself things because she wanted to.
She had a vision.
You know. So that really inspired me, and it made me realize it's never too late. If you want something, circumstances won't always allow. But if you know at the back of your mind this is something that you want to achieve someday, you can do it. So I really do draw inspiration from my mom. Is very strong, guys. I feel like all our moms are strong.
That generation, there's like, I don't know, guys. There was something in the water with that generation. I
am learning what it means to be a mom from my mom. I never thought that I would still rely on my mom some way. At my age, guys. At my big age, I still rely on my mom. I still need my mom for stuff. So I feel like my mom really is my biggest inspiration. Like as long as you start feeling like
that's what they say.
You push, bruh. Whatever you want, you push for. So she truly is my inspiration.
That's amazing. How old is she, may I ask?
My mom is 65.
Wow, and she looks so good. I remember seeing her on one of your vlogs.
65. My sweetie pie. I love her shit.
Hi, mommy, if you're watching.
Hi, mommy. She never watches. You know what mom does? She will never. I don't even try. She's like, oh, petele camera, I can food. This is how I make a living.
That's nice. Alright. Let's go to the next question. Is from Rosie Baby 1626. It's a hi girl, looking gorgeous. She numbered her questions, so we'll go first one.
Okay, cool.
How has blended family been for you? That's the first question.
How blended family?
Yeah.
I don't remember saying my family's blended.
Me neither. I saw this question and did I miss something?
I don't remember ever saying my family is blended.
No, me neither, to be quite honest.
I guess people can read between the lines. I don't know. I'll assume. But first of all, don't assume.
That also tells you how attentive people are.
People are very attentive, but also I would advise you not to assume things like that about people. Not until like people really say it out loud.
100%.
But because you've asked the question, here's the thing. I've never considered myself a mom to a blended family. Like I've never categorized my family like that. Yes, our first child is not mine biologically, but she's my child, you guys. I met the child when she was very, very young. I brought her up, and
that's on period.
That's on period. She's my child. My former pastor used to say a step-child relationship is abnormal just in its originality, because that's not how God meant for things to happen. That, funny enough, that was the kind of like the breaking point for us. Breaking point in the sense that it was good for our relationship. It was very challenging. Wow. You see, and now I'm having to think back, because I've never thought about it in the sense that she is my stepchild. Yes, she is, but it's never been a conscious thing in my mind. She's always just been my child. I brought her up, like guys, from when she was younger, but I will say that it comes with its own challenges, especially when a child reaches like teenage ages and they're trying to find who they are. And unfortunately, because like I said, that type of relationship, step-parenting, step-child, is abnormal in its originality. So things are that much more hard. But through being transparent and honest about it being difficult and just taking things as they come, you know, issues, talk about it, be open. We've managed, like even them three as our kids, they don't look at each other as like, I think we only had that conversation with my son when he was like older.
And that's part of being open and transparent.
We treated all our children the same until it came up. Until it just came up, and we were like, no, I was just a different oven. You guys are from the same seed. So she's your sister, you guys are all siblings. So it's been challenging, but it's also been very fulfilling, and it's drawn us closer because we've involved God in everything. That's it. We just involved God in everything. We talk, guys. It's a beautiful relationship because we were honest. You didn't shy away, because in our cultures, black people, we shy away from things like this and pretend like she's not. Like, no, you can't. Only later in your adulthood, then the truth creeps in. You accept that. Okay, yes, she's my child. I'm bringing her up, but I didn't give birth to her, and that already brings a level of complication into the whole thing. You don't shy away from it. You tackle it head on, and it's worked for us, guys. We live a peaceful life in my home. Blended. This is why I'm like, I don't know if we are a blended family like that, because we've never considered ourselves like that. Our main thing is to bring our children up so that the three of them, have a good relationship with each other.
And you started them.
It's tough. If you are raising a stepchild, you know that it's tough. But just be honest. Be honest about your feelings. Be honest about the type of relationship that you want to have. That's it.
That's beautiful. I hope people got that important message.
I hope so. Because it's very challenging.
That's good.
It's very challenging, that thing, but it's very doable. Thing is, if you do everything from a place of if your heart is in the right place, it will work out.
Because there's also this big thing, negativity around stepmothers, just being evil. And all of that.
Also, don't try too hard, guys. At the end of the day, if you didn't birth the child, you didn't birth the child.
That's a reality.
And you cannot replace their biological. You can't. I can never be her biological mom. I can be a parent to her.
100%.
Her father's partner, helping bring her up. That's it. Don't overcomplicate. Don't try to be, something that you are not, man.
Yeah, that's true. I like that. All right, the second question is, do you guys go out, i.e. happy with his boys, or as a couple etc.? We only see you do cute family outings, which I love and admire so much with the heart emoji.
Hubby with his boys as in his friends, I assume. Yeah, we do. We do, in as much as we don't do it as often as we used to, guys.
Yeah.
Like, there's no time.
Because of our dad.
Sivadala, guys, we used to hang out with our friends a lot. Like, a lot.
Yeah.
But it's definitely died down a bit because people are busy. You know, people have their own lives. We do also with like things like date nights and stuff.
Yeah.
My husband and I don't do it as often as we used to anymore, just simply because of financials. We are just being intentional about just, you know, where we are financially and where we're trying to get to. So we've cut down. We used to travel quite a bit, and we used to do date nights every now and then, but we've made a conscious decision to cut down on it. And I think for us it's working because my husband is self-employed. I'm at home. So we do get to spend time. If we can go grab a smoothie quickly.
So there isn't that interruption.
When he gets a break, we can quickly dash out to go grab a coffee, you know. But
that's nice.
At the moment, we've just cut down on the like fancy date nights and stuff until such a time that we can do it again. But we're very conscious about it. It was like a conscious decision that we made. And with friends, like if I've said this before, I don't have a lot of friends. So going out once in a while, I will go and meet a friend, but like I don't do it a lot because also I do not have a lot of friends like that.
Younger Mama Kihleni 4826. What do you use for music and how do you borrow it from YouTube library?
For my YouTube videos, I use Epidemic music, literally. When I first started, I was using CapCut music.
Oh, they've got music on CapCut.
They've got music on CapCut, but you will get copyrighted.
In short, actually.
Yeah, as soon as I started getting adverts on my videos, I got like notifications that copyright.
I remember at some point you were sitting and it was a
muting and removing and stuff. So I stopped that. So if you try to get music, so this is what, and then I went on to and then I researched. I do a lot of researching, guys, when it comes to like content creation on YouTube and stuff. And then I found that you can actually find channels that put on non-copyrighted music on their channels. Then you can just screen record that and use that on your videos. That's what I did for a while, and then I decided I want different music. Then I went on to Epidemic Music, which is a subscription service. It's quite pricey. You know what happened with me? I did you know what I did? I did the trial thing, and the plan was to go back and cancel the trial. Did I not forget? It was a 7-day thing. Did I not forget? Next thing I see 1,000, I don't know, over 1,000 rands going off of my account. I thought my account was hacked, guys. When I check, it's Epidemic Music, so it helps now because it was a yearly subscription. I don't have to worry about it monthly. But when you go and subscribe to that thing, warning, make sure that it's the month to month, so that should you want to cancel it, you can, because otherwise you're stuck. First of all, it's going to charge you a whole lot of money, and then you're stuck with it for a year.
Exactly. All right, the next question is from Portia Nolwazi Yundi 8743. Utsi, not a question, but I love you and inspired. I want to be like you when I'm in my 40s. Oh, Posh.
So sweet. Thanks,
Posh. The next question is from Thought Yelwam. Oh, guys. So I'm sorry, Thought. I think Mangala. Oh my god. It's not even Thought. I think it's Tole. I'm so sorry.
Let me see.
Please read it. I wanted to say this one.
Toyelwa.
You see?
She butchered your name. Sorry, babe.
Sorry, babe. What's your parenting style, especially teenagers?
Oh.
Yeah, this one is...
I'll tell you this. Our parenting style is, we call a spade.
So do you guys have the same parenting style?
Yes.
That's good.
One thing we did was we said to ourselves, between ourselves, how we grew up is how we're going to raise our children. There are going to be rules, there's going to be restrictions, there's whatever our parents did, we'll tweak it here and there because times are different, obviously.
Yes, obviously.
So the one thing that we are doing differently is that we are open. You know, we don't just say to you, don't go out at night without telling you why.
And don't ask me questions.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't believe in that. Our children are free to question us and interrogate us. We allow them to do that. That's our parenting style. We call a spade a spade. We tell it as it is. The birds and the bees talk.
Yeah.
We tell you, Uti, what is SEX?
Yeah.
What does it actually mean? It means when a boy does this to a girl's this. That's how open we are. We are open, and I feel like it makes things easier for us because one thing we don't want is for our children to wear masks. We don't want our children to be one thing at home and a different thing outside. I want when your principal calls and says, we caught your child smoking weed. I want to be able to say, I could tell which is something is happening with this one because he's not open with us anymore. You know, I want to be able to say also, no, I know my child didn't do that. You know, because we've opened. There are no guarantees, obviously, when raising children, but we just open. That's our parenting style. Open. Tell us, you know. This is what's happening. There's this boy that likes me. What do you guys think? No, not that one. And we'll tell you why. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could tell you like more detail.
But that's their business,
That's their business. But I feel like I wish I could also explain what I mean by that. Like typical examples of, for instance, with Tato, because she's older, the things that we've had to go through with her, finding herself as a teenager and now being an adult, the things that we were able to talk to her about that have gotten her where she is now.
Today,
you know what I'm saying? So we believe in open communication. Be yourself. Don't wear a mask. Who you are at home is who you are at school, at church, and everywhere. So that we can be able to defend you should we need to and not be shocked, Uguti.
But you're also instilling honesty in them. Honest, you are dishonest if you are portraying to be something at home and outside to something else. So you're also instilling that value in them at a very young age.
Also, we give our children a lot of responsibility, as in personal responsibility. You're responsible for yourself. Even with their school, we support them. But at the end of the day, you are doing it for you. For you, not for me. You know, if we more fail, if you're not doing your homework, well, of course we'll ask you, do you not have homework today? And you say, no, I don't. When you do, who's going to suffer?
Exactly.
You. So,
that's nice. The last question, do you host besides family, as you call it, Bri?
Like hostess and host friends at our house? Yeah, we do. Like I'm saying, these are things we used to do a lot before I started a YouTube channel. We used to do, actually I want to say before COVID, because after COVID things really went quiet generally. But we do host, we do go to people's brides and things like that.
That's nice. All right, the next question is for Bonakele, for the grandkids.
I like that handle. That's so cute.
Very cute. It says, how do you achieve your crisp, clear videos? And kindly share tips if that's not too much to ask. That's the one question.
I only have one tip, sis. I use my back camera. I use my phone. I don't have a camera. I use my phone. So 99% of the time, I'm using the back camera. I just have had to master recording myself without seeing myself. It's hard. Sometimes the angle will be skewed. You know, sometimes you put the camera there, you think it's facing you. When you walk off and then you bump the camera a little bit. And you don't see. When you're editing, you're like, shut, this thing is skewed. But you can't go back and re-record. But it's a skill, I guess. It's like a muscle that you gain.
So you work extra hard, actually.
You work double. Because sometimes you have to re-record clips because, it's
But it didn't record. You thought it pressed record. My gosh.
Many times. I had to go back and re-record. And it's not easy re-recording because
the energy is not the same.
The energy is not the same.
Already you're so irritated.
But you're trying to tell a story, so you have to re-record. I've decided I'm not putting on lashes. I don't know if you were going to.
No, you're not going to put lashes. It's fine. So let's move on to the next question. Okay, the next question is from Linz3644.
Hey Linz.
Hi Linz. It's hey gorgeous. What is the one thing people will be shocked to know about you on a lighter note bracket? And then, okay, let me finish it because it's not a question. What do you seem prim and proper? What crazy stuff? Oh, it's the second question. We'll go to the second question, Linz.
Guys, you know, if you knew me, if you knew me, you would know that I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not as serious as I may appear to be. I think it's because when you're recording YouTube videos, most of the time you're by yourself. Well, I'm by myself.
Yeah.
So like the other side of me does not come out. You know, you guys will probably still see it on the channel, but I am really prim and proper. I'm not sure, but
You do appear like prim and proper. That's really perfect because that's about.
you see, the thing is that when I'm working, I'm working, and when it's free time, I will play. Guys, I'm actually fun to be around. I don't know who you can ask. Like, I have a side of me.
You need reference.
I don't know who. Like, oh my goodness. I wish I could show you. I wish I could convince you. I can't.
We will see it one day.
I really am. I'm easygoing.
Yeah.
I'm so easygoing. I am. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You guys will. I can't convince you, but I'm easy, bruh. I like to laugh. I'm very goofy. I like to dance. I like to dance. Bruh, can I tell you something? My husband is my DJ, name.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve from 6 p.m.
Yeah.
until 12 midnight.
Yeah.
I'll be on the floor dancing. Yeah, when I put a mirror for me. Also, I need to see myself dancing because I'm gonna go to I will dance this one New Year's Eve, bro. I was on my feet for 6 hours straight. My husband was just, Ene, can I tell you, Kwaito, play me Kwaito. Play me Kwaito music. I will dance. Oh my goodness, yeah. It's a part of me, a side of me that doesn't always come out. But on my 40th birthday, so my in-laws threw me a birthday party.
Oh, nice.
And all I ever want is because I kept saying, I've always said to my husband, I want a birthday party. I want a birthday party.
Yeah.
When I turn 30, I want a birthday party. When it's time for it, I'm like, I know it's fine. I don't want that anymore. So he's like, whether I'm throwing you a party, whether you like it or not. He hired a DJ.
Yeah.
Guys, I was the person dancing. It was my party. I was dancing.
You had the most fun, literally.
I was like, I am going to dance. My mother-in-law was sitting there watching me. I was wearing this long dress, dancing with it, doing all the things.
Yeah.
She came to me because she would tell that I was having so much fun. She's like, don't you want to go take off the dress so that you can dance? I was like, no, Mama. So I really am a fun person, guys. Just put me in the right setting and it'll come out, I promise.
Let's come out of it. Okay, and the next question, guys, is from Benice David 6546. Uti, what are your top tips regarding taking care of your body that ladies should take? Or what tips would you like to share regarding taking care of one's body specifically? It's different to the self-care question, I think.
Taking care of your body.
Basically.
Yeah, physically, I think it's exercising. You know? The nice thing about exercising is that it's not just the physical part, it's the mental part, and sometimes the emotional part. It helps
a lot. I find with the emotional part a lot.
It does help, right?
Yeah.
And then moisturize, guys. One thing I do, and me, my mom taught me to use glycerine with a bit of methylated spirits.
My mom too.
I've been using that. I introduced it to my girls. I do have stretch marks. It's normal because the body stretches and comes back and whatever. But I can tell you that my skin, when you touch my skin, you can feel Gucci. Ooh, nice. Ooh, soft. So just exercise and moisturize your skin. You will look good. Your legs.
Yeah, my mom taught me that too, but I didn't like the smell of the spirits. Yeah, I didn't like it at all, so I didn't use it.
Oh, I still use it today and mix that stuff up, lather it on my skin, especially when my skin is still, like when I get out of the shower, I don't wait for my skin to be dry.
It must be a bit,
so a bit moist. I go in with the glycerine and magic.
You mix it into your lotion.
I put it in, yes. So when I get the glycerine, I decant it half.
Yes.
Maybe not half, just over half, and then I put meds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's a great tip, guys. Alright guys, is this the last question?
I think that's the last question.
I don't see anything after.
Yeah.
Looks like it. Alright guys, the last question is from is it Pela Dimpahlele? Pela Dimpahlele. Oh, sorry guys.
Is it
Pela Dimpahlele?
Yeah.
Yes, there we go. Hi, how old are you and how many kids do you have?
I am young. Guys, wait. I want to tell you this.
Yeah.
Okay, my age is 42. I'm 42, turning 43 this year. In November. My birthday is on the 4th of November.
Yeah.
But we went to church this one time and there was a lady who was preaching at church and she was talking. I don't remember what the main topic was that day. But she was talking about age and how, because also I was reading it in the Bible. I'm going all over now, but I was reading in the Bible, the book of Genesis. And I realized that people lived up to like age 99. Imagine being 99. No, 900. I mean, 999 years old.
Yeah.
I'm like, ha. So she was saying that the soul, the spirit, never gets old.
Never get old. Yeah.
You can, because right now I'm 42, but I can tell you right now, inside, I don't feel 42.
It, yeah.
I don't feel it.
Same.
And because she says the soul is meant to live forever.
Yes.
This is why when we die, the body is going to end up here 6 feet underground, but the soul is meant to live forever.
Yes.
You know, so I'm saying that to say I'm 42, but I don't feel like I'm 42.
And you don't feel it, guys. Especially if you take care of yourself. That's why you mentioned taking care of your body. Like, I like those questions also. Especially if you just make an effort to take care of yourself. You're not saying be a health freak or whatever.
No.
But
Be conscious.
Just be conscious.
Yeah. I don't. Sometimes I feel like
You don't even look it.
Sometimes I feel like I embarrass my children because
Do they say so? They're like,
no, they don't say it.
Okay.
You know what they say?
Yeah.
So when I take a photo with Lulu and Tato, people will be like, "Oh, you guys look like sisters." You know what Lulu said? Lulu said, "This is actually a diss to us because it means we look older because you are our mom. You are over 40. So how do they say that we look like your sisters?" So
I think it's also a height thing, especially at their ages.
because they're quite tall.
Yes, they are.
Guys, that is all for the video. Makeup all done. I went for a very natural look. I think you also did.
I did.
Yeah, didn't do too much.
Yeah.
Also because it's hot outside.
It's very hot, guys.
If you know anything about being over 40, you know what that means. Guys, let's not go there. Guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you so much to everybody who sent the questions. Like you guys, thank you so much. Like, I love it when you guys participate.
Yes.
The number of questions were just perfect, and the caliber of questions, I appreciated that you were also very respectful, you know.
I love
Sometimes
that.
some people can send you very dodge questions, and then when you don't answer them, it's like, why did you say we must send you questions and then you mize us?
Yes.
So thank you guys for being respectful and sending the questions and for being just a lovely community through and through. That's it for this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and go over to Niza Bay's channel.
Yes, please.
Watch the video that we are about to record together. Bye guys.
Bye guys.